We are excited because we have a brand new weekly allergy segment for you. Joining us this morning on Studio 3, we have Dr. Megan Shepard from Shepard Allergy. Thanks so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, so you call yourself the allergy guru. I love that. Talk a little bit about yourself. Tell us about, how you became the allergy guru.
Got it. Well, that was a bit of a marketing tactic, we might say. But I am local to this area. I was born and raised in Wayne County, and when I went to medical school, I really loved thinking about molecules, and that's not something that is a common thing. People really go to do procedures and things like that, and so I really loved that, and that eventually led me to doing a dual residency in internal medicine and pediatrics.
Okay.
And then after that, I went on to do a fellowship in allergy immunology, and I was very lucky to train in a 50-50 fellowship where I saw half adults and half pediatrics. And then I came back home. I was always wanting to do that, so I was very glad that I had that opportunity. And I started working in academics for 9 years at Marshall University, and then I decided to branch off into my own a couple of years ago at Shepard Allergy.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, share with us some of the services that you can provide to help people.
Got it. So we offer a wide variety of treatments, diagnosis, helping to manage different types of allergies, and that includes rhinitis, which is when you have sort of a stuffy, dripping nose. There are multiple different types of rhinitis. Not a lot of people realize that. I myself suffer from non-allergic rhinitis, and so sometimes there's a little bit of a different treatment there depending on which kind you have. We work with asthma patients, food allergy patients. We see something called eosinophilic esophagitis, which is a more common issue that's happening that's related to allergies as well. And we also work with immune system problems and also a lot of skin issues.
Okay, well, one thing, I know a lot of people hear the term and maybe even affected by it, spring allergies.
Spring allergies. Yes, so spring allergies are unfortunately starting to bloom, and it is difficult on everyone. One of my favorite professors described it as, whether we have allergies or not, when spring happens, there is a lot of stuff in the air, and so we get very aggravated by that. And it can help to see an allergist like me coming to our office and letting us talk through your symptoms and work on diagnosis for exactly what you have with allergy testing or whatever else we think that you may need so that we can treat it appropriately.
So how do you diagnose allergies?
That's a great question. There are various methods that we can use for testing. The most common thing that people think about whenever they think of allergy testing is the standard percutaneous skin prick testing. And so that is when we introduce small amounts of the allergen into your skin. We typically do it on the back. The back is actually a little bit more sensitive than other areas of skin on your body. And we personally use a little device. Kind of looks like the end of a hairbrush, just without the handle, and we do stamps on your back, and the stamps, the actual device does not have needles. So I always tell people, that it's needle free. It feels a bit like the scratchy side of Velcro, and so it's a process that even children can go through without much discomfort.
Oh, that's good to know. I always wondered about that, so that was great that you explained it there. What about immunotherapy? Is this something that you offer?
Absolutely. So immunotherapy is when we try to teach your body to recognize allergens in a non-inflammatory, safe way. And there are various ways that we can do that. And in this day and age, there are a lot of different therapies that are available, which is really exciting. And we offer a very unique therapy here at Shepard Allergy that isn't offered in a lot of other places, actually around the whole country. So the old kind that everyone is familiar with is allergy shots, right? Allergy shots. And so they are subcutaneous immunotherapy. So that's what SCIT, we call it SCIT. So those are regular allergy shots we do in the fat of your arm, and you have immune cells there that take those take everything to your lymph node, and it learns to recognize it in a safe way. Okay. There are some other options that we can do that, because that is a huge time commitment, and it's something that we support, and a lot of patients want to do it. Some newer methods are sublingual immunotherapy, so SLIT, and those are drops that you can do under your tongue. And so that's a possibility. Typically you do the first in the doctor's office, and after that you can do it at home, which is nice that it's more convenient and something that you don't have to come to the office for. We also have something called islet or intralymphatic immunotherapy, and that's a really excellent option because it works quicker than the regular subcutaneous immunotherapy in general, and it only requires 3 shots total instead of weekly shots for several years. And so that's a really good option that we are able to offer as well. That's really new in the United States. We'll say it's been around in Europe for over 20 years now.
Yeah. Well, this has been really fun to get to know you and to find out some of the ways you can help people, because allergy issues affect a lot of people. So thank you so much for stopping by, and it'll be exciting to get to learn more from you in the coming weeks and months.
All right. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.